So the last video was Last of Us Part 1, so this is now Last of Us Part 2. I would have chucked it up in the video, but that was actually worth $50 in single cards. So I think I bought it for $20 maybe. So straight away I'm in the green on that, which is pretty awesome. But all of those is going to go into my collection. The plan isn't to sell those, maybe if someone wants one particularly. But very happy with that purchase. So if anyone hasn't watched The Last of Us, I think it was on Netflix, a really, really good series. I remember hearing that the guy specifically in charge of it was very adamant that they weren't zombies. They were fungus creatures or infected. So yeah, but top tier story, The Last of Us. So we got Abby, Merciless Soldier. So she's a 3, one red and then one green. Human Survivor. Whenever you cast this spell, create a number of 1/1 black fungus zombie creature tokens. Name the cordyceps. Infected equal to the amount of mana spent to cast it. When you cast this spell, create a number of 1/1 black fungus creature tokens named that equal to the amount of mana. So 3 mana, unless somehow you pay more for it or less. Abby enters under the control of an opponent of your choice. Interesting. Weird mechanic there. So she's a partner. Partner survivors. So obviously you can mix these between the part 1 and part 2. This is Ellie, so she's a young girl in the series. Pay 2 life. Sacrifice another creature. Ellie deals 2 damage to target player and gains indestructible until the end of turn. So that would pair well with the other fella who, whenever you sack a creature, you get to draw a card and put a 1/1 on him. Obviously a partner as well. Ellie's Rage, so it's a 3 and 2 black. Enchantment with Flash. Whenever a creature you control dies, each opponent sacrifices a creature of their choice. So yeah, you can flash that onto the battlefield as your after they've announced attackers, and then you can start sacking their creatures as well. Cordyceps Rat King, so it's a 3 and 2 green. It's a fungus, Devour 2. I don't know what Devour is. At the beginning of your upkeep, create a 1/1 green sapling creature for each 1/1 counter on this creature. So you try and get 1/1s on this creature. Devour might do that. The Cordyceps. And then Unleash Fury, it's a 1 and red. Instant, double the power of target creature until the end of your turn. Wild. Pretty insane. So I'll just, I'll give them a quick scan now. So I'll put that onto the video. So he's 350, 22 for that one, so that pays for itself. $2, $6 or 550. Not the token's worth much, but I think the other one popped up, yeah, 350. So about $40 there. That's pretty cool. So anyway, that's that one. Obviously the commanders in there can be quite massive, so that was a $22 card, so there's obviously some good synergies there. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Cheers, bye.